folks, welcome to another episode of Around Salem, and in this particular one I want to give you a fish eye view of what this nasty business of Eurasian Water Milfoil is all about. And this video was shot with a GoPro camera with Matt Hammond doing some very intense snorkeling in an area of the lake that was probably about 6 to 8 feet in depth, and he did this back in June. And I wanted to give this you an opportunity because we showed this at the annual meeting back in July, and since not everybody could be there, this is a good chance for you to go literally underwater and take a look at this nasty business. So Eurasian water milfoil is an invasive species. We've seen it. We know what it looks like. God knows we've been pulling it, harvesting it, trucking it away, and now you can see what we are dealing with. So as we go slip underwater here, fortunately you do not have to hold your breath, so breathe and enjoy the ride, will you? This will take just about 2 minutes. So right in the thick of it, as we look at this, here is Eurasian water. It's actually a very graceful looking aquarium sort of plant species, and it's unfortunate that happens to be invasive because it actually is quite an attractive plant. But it is thick, and when it grows and it reaches the surface, it spreads out and lays down, particularly as the water level drops. You'll notice that it's got this very easily fragmented type of structure where it just breaks apart, especially in August. Now that we're in August, this stuff's going to be breaking up very easily. Any kind of turbulence whatsoever will do that. It has a bit of a reddish or purple or pink color tinge to the stem or some of the tips. You'll notice as it's laying down in some of the heavily infested areas. It's very easy to spot that. Very thick plant. There's that pink tinge to it. You can sort of see it on the stem there, at the tip of the stem there. Yep. And usually one stem grows up and almost broccolies or creates a sort of a canopy. Another fragment. And the fragments, you hear a lot of talk about fragments. Fragments are horrible. A little tiny little piece of this thing, well, there's one right there, will get loose, float down with the current or down with the stream, downstream a bit, and then sink and then reroot. It's amazing how fast this stuff can propagate. Getting it by hand is a little bit tricky because the entire root ball is hard to get to. You got to dig down, and I keep telling Matt to wear gloves. He's doing it with his bare hands because one of these days he's going to hit a crawfish and not like it. Anyway, so one plant, especially again in this time of year from August into September, very brittle, will probably break apart. You may not get the entire root ball, and it does take a lot of time to do some harvesting, even with the most able-bodied volunteers such as Matt and others. So there again, we're looking at a short plant there. He's trying to get to the root ball of it. It's kind of hard to see once you get the silt all stirred up. And sometimes you see a fragment break loose and you might miss it. So here he's trying to dig up. There goes a fragment right by there. So as you can see, hand pulling, hand harvesting is just not the way to go here. We're looking at doing more diver assisted harvesting. That's called DASH. DASH is not a company or an organization. DASH is a technique. It's a modified pontoon boat, if you will, that has a series of pumps on it and some hoses, and it's basically putting down underwater a vacuum that literally sucks the entire thing up. That's what DASH is. We did it round 1 in July, and then we're doing round 2 in August. So we'll see how that goes. More to come. So anyway, that's what I wanted to show you. I want to give you a real good look at what the stuff looks like so you can identify it, see it for your first hand, because not everybody has the opportunity to go down there with a good snorkel kit. And thanks to Matt for going down there in June when the water wasn't exactly as warm as it is now. And probably, got a little chilly, but appreciate that, Matt. Shout out to you. We'll be hearing more from you in the next episode because I do have some other footage of you on land talking about the milfoil and what you've been seeing. So that's it. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Talk to you soon. Enjoy your weekends and be good.